I'm Trent Lott, former senator from Mississippi. I served 35 years in the Congress, 16 years in the House, and 19 years in the Senate. I served as whip in the House and the Senate for the Republicans, and I served as majority and minority leader.
I'm Tom Daschle. I'm a Democrat from South Dakota. I served in the House of Representatives from 1978 to 1987. I served then for 18 years in the Senate, and during the last 10 years served as both majority and minority leader. We wrote the book Crisis Point because the engine of Washington's politics and governance is no longer working. The percent of people who trust government has gone down dramatically and is now at an historic low. The level of dysfunction and political polarization has never been greater. We have an election coming up, and we believe that this is the time, this is the opportunity we have to pick new leadership with a shared vision about the hope and optimism that can come from new direction.
This book is about history and what our founding fathers had in mind. They knew what they were doing when they created the House and the Senate, and they made it difficult sometimes to get things done. But we reached a point now where the dysfunction and the lack of cooperation and the failure to compromise to get a good result for our country has just gone away. Tom and I went through a lot of difficult times. We learned a lot of important lessons, but we want this to be just lecturing from the stands. We want to make recommendations about what can be done to break the gridlock that we learned and can help to lead to a better vision for the future.
There's an old expression in Washington that politicians come to Washington either to be something or do something. What we really want are people committed to doing something, to recognize the many challenges we face, to put aside their partisan bickering, to recognize that there's more than just our partisan bases. Come to Washington with a can-do spirit, that we can actually accomplish a lot, just as our founding fathers did. That's what our book is about, and that's what we hope the American agenda will be about in the future.